Boy, this finna be a real touchy one here because the person I'm finna do this video about got like the most power in hip hop. I mean, they got the most power in hip hop. And but I'm gonna still make this video, man. You know, you can't silence us. You know what I mean? We have opinions on things, man. It's America. We got freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? So we just want to talk about these things. But who I want to talk about, I want to talk about Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? None other than Hov. None other than the greatest rapper alive himself. As we all know, Jay came from the Marcy Projects, rise to, through the dope game, and then end up becoming one of the most successful black rappers, entrepreneurs in history. And but Jay has also told us about his past through his music, interviews, and he don't shy away from the fact that he used to, deal drugs, right? And I respect him for that. I respect him for that because in a way it's kind of saying like, hey man, you can make it, even though the chances are slim to make it out the drug game and to be successful into something else. You can do it, and he did. I wouldn't advise nobody to do that. You know what I'm saying? I would advise y'all to do it the legal right way, so you don't got to go through all the heartache, the pain, the trouble, the jail, possibly you're facing death or violence. So I would advise you not to do it because it all come with it. And even Jay had to deal with some of that along the way. But Jay got a partner named Dehaven that's been making his rounds on the blogs sites. And he basically telling his life story in his interactions with Jay. He say that him and Jay was really, really close. Him and Jay grew up in the same projects. Him and Jay stayed on the same flow. Him and Jay knew each other since they was real young. Him and Jay started out in the streets together. He saved Jay life. He got shot for Jay. You know what I'm saying? He went to jail and held it down. And Jay just basically turned his back on him. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to say this. I don't know the whole story. Because it's always, three sides of the story. Your story, his story, and the truth. So with that being said, I'm going to say this with a grain of salt, but I've been listening to Dehaven. He got a Cam Capone interview that's going around now that's doing crazy numbers. And it's very entertaining and very interesting. Y'all go check out Cam Capone channel. Subscribe. I subscribed. I like his channel. And actually his channel is kind of what helped me do this video because I was looking at the Dehaven interview and it was just some questions that I had and some stuff that I want to talk about. So I made my own video on it. Here it is. So before we get into it, like, share, subscribe, comment to this channel. I would appreciate it. Send me up, man. Send me up. I keep getting y'all this real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like these videos, man. Y'all be watching these videos and y'all don't like them. It's like, come on, man, just like the videos. It just take 1 second to like the video. That's all you got to do, man. It don't cost no money. I ain't asking you for no money. I'm just asking you to like the video. I'm taking the time out to make this good content that evidently y'all vibing with because my subscribers keep going up. But anyway, do that for a brother. But my thing is with Jay, right? Jay, you got to straighten this out, man. You got to straighten this out. Because evidently it's bothering you. Jay-Z, he a big dog. So Jay-Z know how to ignore stuff that's like minor to him. But he ain't ignoring this Dehaven situation. Jay done talked about Dehaven from the Blueprint, Reasonable Doubt, Black Album, all the way up. He keep dropping little subliminals, little double entendres about the situation with Dehaven. And then Dehaven fight back the best way he know how. He ain't no rapper. So he fight back through doing the interviews and the blogs and letting them know his side of the story. Jay, y'all need to sit down. Y'all need to sit down because Dehaven telling one story and you telling the other story. Dehaven's story is pretty convincing that you turned your back on him. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if that's not the case, if Dehaven did some foul stuff and you turned your back on him, then I think you need to address that. You feel what I'm saying? Shut him down completely. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's not, because he's, in the court of public opinion, Dehaven is winning. You feel what I'm saying? And if you had not addressed the situation, then I wouldn't even be making this video, because I'd be like, man, Jay ain't even studying that. But you are addressing it subtly, subliminally, and you've been doing this for a decade or better, which means it's an issue that's still on your mind. Dehaven said that he believed Jay check in on him and Jay look at them videos, and I do too. I believe Jay do every now and then catch a Dehaven interview and see what Dehaven said. So it's on your mind, Jay. Dehaven is renting room in your head. He renting space in your head. You know what I'm saying? And I believe the reason why you still have issues with that is because you got love for Dehaven, bro. You got love for Dehaven. Jay-Z got love for Dehaven. And it bothered him. When you don't address something, that means you don't bother you. When you try to address something, or when you always trying to give your opinion on the situation to try to clarify something, that means it bothers you. That means it's something there, and that's what you're doing, Jay. I have never seen Jay dwell this long on something as long as he's done this. He been on this Dehaven thing for a decade, which means you and Dehaven need to sit down and talk, bro. I do not listen to Dehaven. I do feel like Dehaven, I feel like he hurt. I feel like he hurt that somebody that he took a bullet for, somebody that he died for, that he would die for, somebody that he made buku money with, somebody that he showed the game. You said Dehaven showed you the game. You said, Dehaven, he introduced me to the game, Spanish. They introduced me to, you know what I'm saying? You said that. So I'm a hustler now. And I'm in the creek town. And light-skinned girls is loving me now. You see what I'm saying? So you said that. So you give him credit for showing you the game, right? That's cool. That's cool. He set you on a path. Even though you might have surpassed him, might have been a better hustler than him, you still learned from him, and you applied what you knew, and then you put your own little wit in and you improved on it. That's what you're supposed to do. But you ain't never supposed to get where you come from, bro. Bro, you a billionaire, bro. You a billionaire. This man's starving. Heard he was a carpenter. You know what I'm saying? This man's starving, bro. Tata was in on the same case Dehaven was. You pulled up with Bentleys and Rolls Royces to get Tata when Tata got released. You know what I'm saying? They on the same case. We know he ain't tell. We know he ain't tell. What the paperwork at? What the paperwork at saying Dehaven told? So how come Dehaven ain't had the same welcome home as Tata? How come you told Dehaven that you got him? He ain't got nothing to worry about. But he had to go to court with a public defender. When your chain got to, Dehaven went to get your chain back. Dehaven got shot. Dehaven got shot with you, protecting you. You see what I'm saying? Like these all things that supposed to mean something to you. You might have not even been here today had it not been for Dehaven. You feel what I'm saying? And I ain't saying give Dehaven the world. And I ain't saying put Dehaven in your inner circle. I'm saying handle that. Do what is right. You feel what I'm saying? That what you got and what he possibly need is nothing to you. It's nothing to you. You ain't got to even give him no money. You give him a job. You ain't got to give him a job. You can get somebody you know to give him a job. I ain't talking about a working job. I'm talking about like a position, just like you did the rest of them boys. You know, you can tell a lot about somebody, how they treat somebody when they don't got no reason to treat them good. You see what I'm saying? When they don't got no pressure on them to treat them good. You see what I'm saying? That tells about somebody's character. We like to think that you're a high character person, Jay. So what's up with this situation? And again, if Dehaven did something that we don't know about, let it be known, man, and kill him, squash him. Squash him, but you ain't squashed him. And it's looking like Dehaven is telling the truth. You feel what I'm saying, Jay? But y'all get in the comments and let me know how y'all feel about this situation. Is Dehaven telling the truth? Is Jay-Z foul? Or is Dehaven lying and Jay-Z did the right thing but from separating himself from Dehaven? Y'all let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Chill.